toward Union Station. Approaching front now, just outside Union Station, and the street is absolutely packed. Earlier on, I don't know if you guys have the footage queued up at all, but there were people hopping up and down on a police car. I know that there was trouble around that earlier in the playoff series. There were people who got in trouble for that. And it looks like it's repeating again. Now, that's the only sort of bad behavior that I've seen for the most part. Other than that, there's been a lot of dancing, a lot of chanting, a lot of cheering, or a lot of just sort of milling around, you know, not really sure what to do, but wanting to celebrate. But what a scene out here, guys.
Yeah, and we're looking at another
Canadian
scene.
Flags,
we're
Raptors
looking at the scene
flags.
at Young Dundas Square. Yeah, Mark, we're going to check back with you in just a moment. We're just looking live at Young Dundas Square here, where you can see just a throng of people who have just kind of converged on the square. I'm not sure where the closures are. Is Mark still there? Can you still hear me?
I'm still here, yep.
Okay, Mark, what are the other closures around where you are? We're looking at a live look at Front York right now, where we can see people on the lamp post. I don't know if that's from your camera or from Karen's, but what do you see around you in terms of police and street closures?
You know what? I'm not seeing a ton of police presence where we are. We're standing right now pretty much on the southwest corner, actually just maybe half a block south of Front Street. And here we see on Station Street a bunch of people on top of a police car again. This seems to be a repeated thing that's happening tonight. Now, this police car is a lot less beaten up than the one that we saw under the bridge on York Street approaching Front. That one, they were stomping on it, leaving some pretty big dents in the body. Those guys just appear to be sort of standing on it for the sake of taking some pictures. Maybe doing a bit of a down there. And then you've got these two that just are trying to take an innocent selfie, apparently. But for police officers who are leaving their police cars empty tonight, your car is pretty much a target to be used as a trampoline at this point, it seems. This is Station Street. This is just about
Sorry, Mark, I'm just going to step in here because I know there's a bit of a delay here, folks. So if you're listening along, and there's a bit of a delay between when Mark can hear us and we can hear him. But as we're looking at his live pictures there, we can see back through the tunnel again the mass of people. And we're looking at two major scenes at this point. We're looking at a large crowd outside of the Royal York, and then we're looking at an even bigger crowd at Young Dundas Square. And where Mark is, there still seems to be some fluidity. But where Camille is at Young Dundas, and I'm not sure if Camille can hear us, but there is just nobody moving at all. And I think there's going to have to be a concern at some point if people continue to pack into that square. How is it that all of those people can squeeze in there? And I'm wondering what kind of a security or police presence Camille is seeing. All right, that was a bit of a Hail Mary from me as we try and get Camille Karamali, who is at Young Dundas Square. And as we're looking at those live pictures again of the mass of people who have squeezed into there, we can get you to Karen Lieberman, though, and Karen is closer to the Royal York Hotel, I believe.
Hey, Alan, so I'm at York and King, and we've just come northbound. There they go again. Anyways, we are heading northbound, and it seems at this point that the crowd has no idea where they're going. Maybe they're heading towards Camille at Young Dundas. Maybe they're heading to Nathan Phillips Square. Where are you guys going?
I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. I'm jumping because we won a championship. Just never happened in freaking my whole life.
All right, we got a motorcycle, so we're gonna step out of the way, guys. This is a little bit unsafe here. This is the kind of celebration that's happening right now. It is chaotic in the streets of Toronto. Alan and Mark, I'm gonna throw it back to you. Can't even see anything from the smoke, but the crowds are
Be careful, Karen. Yeah, I can tell. It looks like a really good time, but of course police I have asked people to be responsible, and what you're looking at is the cameras are out, and a lot of excitement for tonight's win.
These are live shots coming to you from close to the Royal York on Front Street, part of the celebrations as we now transition back to Young Dundas Square, where a large crowd has gathered to celebrate the Raptors' victory. As we take you back down, as we're going to cycle through these different scenes, as the Toronto Raptors faithful celebrate a championship.
I think this is another look here at Front Street, and you see people on those traffic lights there, which of course is not the safest thing to do. But police, again, they have to pick when they're going to engage.